Yeah, you know the vibe. Welcome back, all my addict fanatics. Let's ride. Step in the door, we up in the rafters. Dust on the box, but it's gold we're after. Old school games, cards, tapes, antiques. Every little piece got a wild story to speak. Flip that lid, hold it up to the lens. Memories hit, feel it rush through your friends. From the shelf to the screen, that magic habit. You tuned in for more Andy's Attic. Welcome back, all my addict fanatics. Hit that like, make the comments go manic. Treasure on the floor, every find is dramatic. You're rocking with the one, Andy's Attic.
Welcome back, all my addict fanatics. Today I'm going to do a little video on some pickups, give a shout out or two, and go over a few happenings over the past few weeks. So, as many of you know, in my last video I talked about my ultrasound I had done on my kidney, and for those of you that maybe not have seen my post last week, all the results came back negative. So we're good to go on the kidney. My gallbladder surgery will be going as follows. I have a consultation on the 29th with the surgeon, and we'll go from there, which I'm guessing as my hernia, once I had the consultation, within a couple weeks I had the surgery done. So that's that. That's some positive news there. I'm going to give a shout out to Brock's Boys, Aaron and Jordan. Joey over there at Brock's Boys, Aaron and Jordan. He had a contest a few weeks ago, and I'm going to spin this around and show you what I won. Alright, I went over there and commented on one of his videos where he was giving away. He sent me this awesome red foil bubble envelope. Inside that red bubble envelope, which I knew I was getting, what I won was this Nolan Ryan. And this is a 2005 Donruss biography, Nolan Ryan. So pretty cool. Awesome win just for leaving a comment. And in that package, he also surprised me with an unopened pack of 2024 Update Series baseball cards from Top. And I got an Ohtani. So that's pretty cool. I don't have a lot of Ohtanis, as I don't collect a bunch of Ultra Modern. I do have a few from packs I bought, Heritage, stuff like that. And these are some of the cards I got in there. Cole Winn, the Orioles. Soaring Confidence. Josh Smith from the Rangers. Romy Gonzalez from the Red Sox. Rodero Munoz from the Marlins. And I got this Stars of the MLB Jackson Chourio or Chourio. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. There's a blue sparkle, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know much about these, so let me know. Mitchell Parker. Jeffrey Springs. Detroit's Andrew Chafin. I hate when I'm chafing. Chris Paddock. Twins. Freddie Furman, Royals, and James Paxton, Dodgers. Let me know in the comments if any of those other ones are pretty good cards. I am not familiar, like I said. I do not collect a lot of Ultra Modern. It's mostly Pirates or Andrew McCutcheons. Alright, that's the good news. For not so good news, I made a couple small purchases on eBay. Mostly ones for I'm going back into the 90s insert sets, and I'm trying to complete the ones that are incomplete on my end. And I got this in the mail. As you can see, it is pretty much bent in half. Very disappointed. Lost $3 on this. It's not worth the hassle to go through to get the $3 back. So I am just going to suck it up, and I ordered a new one already. Hopefully the mail lady. I don't blame the seller on these, because when I got them, the envelopes were bent, and I don't think he did that before he put them and took them to the post office. So, and then I got this other one that I didn't know was bent until I opened it yesterday. And I will take the card out. I have not ordered a new one of these, and I'm very disappointed with this one. These are the Jumbo 90s Dominators, but that is also bent. As you can see, the crease right across the middle of it. So that's the disappointing news, but you know, things could be worse. And I'm going to also show you a few pickups here. Oh, before I get into the new purchases, I am officially a Mag Pro member now. I've officially ordered my Mag Pros, and they came in the mail this week. I am still working on getting the labels straight. Did the design for the front. Jeff over at A Fine Card Collector has been so gracious to help me with that as far as the template goes, so I can save a little money on getting them printed. And he also, we were talking about it, texting back and forth, and he asked me if I wanted to do a back, or if I was planning on doing a back to the flip. And I said, oh, didn't really think about it, but in my mind I was thinking, you know, just the reverse side being the inside of what I've done. And you'll see when I will be sending some of these out to use once I get this all straightened out. Right now I'm having problems on, I finally got it centered where there's no white showing on either end. But for whatever reason, the labels are short lengthwise inside the Mag Pro. So we're trying to figure that out. We texted a little bit back and forth yesterday. I caught my Jen before she hit the UPS shop, and we made the change, and it still didn't work. So, Jeff, I'll be in touch with you again. Enjoy your friend being over for the next 9 days, and we'll talk again soon. We'll get that all straightened out so I could start sending some of these flips out and stuff like that. So that's that. Figured for what it costs to send 2 cards in to get graded at PSA, I have tons of cards I like in holders and slabs and stuff like that. So we're going to try it out. Anyway, my couple purchases this week. Rest in peace. My stash guys, which I know Phil don't have one in this picture, but it's Davey Lopes and Phil Garner. Rest in peace. I needed these for my PCs, so I went out and got them. Not very expensive. Stashy stash. Don't be dopes. Vote for Lopes. I'm running him again this year. I don't care. I will run him into the ground until he gets on that Mount Stashmore. Just saying, BK. And these cards are cool. They're Mother's Cookies cards, 1987. And they tell you how they were obtained. And it says acquired from the Cubs for Frank DePino on July 20th, 1986. And this one is Phil Garner and came from Pittsburgh on August 31st, 1981 for Johnny Ray, Randy Neiman, and Kevin Houston. And Johnny Ray was a huge favorite of mine when he came over to the Pirates. I always thought he was a doubles machine. Played a really good second base. Loved Johnny Ray. Not the artist either, the singer. I know early on when I used to do searches for Johnny Ray, I'd have to put it on the sports cards and stuff because a lot of stuff would pop up with records and stuff, and I didn't know there was a Johnny Ray up until that point that actually was a famous singer. So, but anyway, we got a 67 Elston Howard. Really nice shape, ungraded. Great catcher for the Yankees. Doesn't get enough hobby love as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to give a big shout out to Keith over at Lonely Basement Baseball Cards. Lonely Basement. If you don't know, get over there and check him out. Some of the most entertaining videos. I've enjoyed watching him for the last few weeks. I know I heard a lot about him for months, and just with my time and stuff like that I put in, and didn't get a chance to really sit down and watch one of his videos. So several weeks ago, I started watching, commenting, and love his videos. Love your videos there, Keith. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You make me laugh. And then we got Dick Don't Call Me Richie Allen from 1967 Topps. Love this card. I love his 66, 67. Both of them. I do plan on eventually getting the 66. Newly inducted last year into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, alongside another childhood hero of mine, Mr. Dave Parker. So, great looking card. That is all I have for you today. So I will see you on the flip side. And I'm back. Back in the saddle again. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Just want to say thank you, everybody, for reaching out and showing some concerns and prayers and thoughtful words with my upcoming surgery. I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate this community. Love all you guys. And be good to one another. Love one another. Life is precious. Life is way too short. Just have fun. Have fun with the hobby. Some of these cards that I show on a weekly even, they're very inexpensive, and they are fun cards, great cards to have. Unfortunately, my mail lady doesn't understand. You know, there might be some stuff in there that's worth more than what I spent on it to me. So, but like I said, that's fine. I just repurchase if I have to. Can't take it with you, right? So you might as well spend it while we're here. If you haven't seen Joey over at the Brox Boys, Aaron and Jordan, please go check his channel out. Great channel. I enjoy watching him. Down to earth, just cool guy. Nothing fancy, or no fancy editing. Just a couple-minute video. Doesn't take much time out of your day to watch and comment. Good guy. Good guy. He was actually one of the first guys to actually reach out to me when I started my channel, and he asked if it was okay if he ran a contest to maybe get me some more subs or whatever. And even though I'm not totally about subs, I said sure, go ahead. So he took that opportunity to shout me out and get me out there a little bit in the beginning. So just return the favor, pay it forward type thing. And Keith over at Lonely Basement Baseball Cards, go check him out. Fun guy, fun channel. He collects Yankees, tons of Yankees. And Keith, just so you know, I don't know if you're going to watch this or not, but I also put 10-cent cards in top loaders all the time. Not to mention, I also triple protect them with sealed bag for the top loaders. So you're not the only one that does that. So you got a brother in me, my friend. Anyway, anybody else out there that does stuff like that, let me know. Supplies. I know a couple videos ago he was going out because he'd run short of top loaders, and I'm always running out of top loaders as well. So it's a ongoing thing with me because supplies to me are important to protect. I treat my 10-cent cards just like I would treat my, 50 to 100 to 200 whatever cards. So anyway, with that being said, hope everybody had a good week. Take care. Have a super freaking awesome day. And peace, y'all.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts, Cracker Jack. I don't care if that back.
That's all, folks.